Well, the grand final week is still getting more exciting, and we're joined by some of our stars here from Gisborne, pumping up the under-18s grand final. We've got Donald and Liv. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Liv, tell us a bit about how you've enjoyed your season personally, particularly as a captain, and your role on the ground.
I've really enjoyed being able to step up and take on that leadership role as well, because I've been at the club for a few years now. I think it's like 6, so I've really enjoyed being able to represent the girls on game day and take up that leadership role.
Fantastic. Donald, how has the group gone this year? Obviously, an improvement on last year, I'd suspect.
Well, it's a completely different team from last year. So last year was a little bit of a vanilla year for us. We were undefeated throughout the whole year, so we lost half our team heading into this year, and then this year we've rebuilt half of it with some fairly talented young girls, and people like Liv, who's who's just had 6 years into the team. We rely on her experience, so it's been actually quite a different year, but it's been better. It's been a better year than last year actually.
It seems to be quite successful too. Did you have some of those girls move on to the senior team? We did.
Yeah, we had some girls move into our senior team. A couple of girls have moved into TAC.
Yep.
So they were big losses. A lot of experience that we've lost there, but we've recruited really well with some wonderful young footballers. It's been great.
And basically, it seems like last year was a good year for the club in the sense that you want to see girls move on to higher level footy, and that's what this age group's sort of about, developing those skills even more. Liv, how have you sort of found being part of that process as well? Obviously, being one of the key leaders in the team after being through the system for quite a while.
I've really enjoyed being able to develop our younger players, because we've got a few players who've never played any football and they've come and joined, and having those older girls move on into better things, it's really enabled a pathway for our younger girls to really develop into their football.
So have you had to sort of find that you've had to sort of step up your leadership a little bit more and help work with the girls to improve some of their skills, particularly given that it might be new to footy?
Yeah, definitely. When the girls first come to the club in our first few games, everyone was asking a lot of questions, which was really good, and I really enjoyed, not only at training but also on the game day, being able to answer their questions and help develop them.
Now, Donna, looking back to the last year, obviously you had that group and had that split, the players sort of moving on. Are we going to see that again this year, where there's probably maybe half a dozen girls that might move on to seniors and maybe move on up higher on a footy, so you have to repeat the process again?
It's going to happen again. Liv's in a last game with us on Sunday, so Liv and another key player that we have who have been original girls from the start of our football club. So we'll lose those two, plus there may be some others that may choose to head in other directions. We're never too sure what the following year looks like at pre-season, so it's always hard though, but we've just been able to get by, I guess, year in, year out. So
it is fantastic seeing a lot more players sort of coming through the system, and I guess on grand final day too, we had this, unfortunately had the senior girls, for your sake, they went down in the preliminary final, but to have two teams representing the club on the day, Liv, it's I'd imagine to be pretty exciting. I know we at Goldfields are in awe of the attendance of Gisborne at the Best and Fairest nights. I'm expecting we're going to see half of Gisborne there on Sunday.
Definitely, and coming out to support the under-13s as well in their first season, reaching the grand final as well. So it'll be good to get a lot of people down to come watch everyone.
Now you are a Bulldogs supporter. You're looking, and you're wearing the Bulldogs colours as well. You're looking forward to running out on their second home ground. Yeah,
definitely. It'll be really fun to get out there at Mars Big Oval. Hopefully we can get a crowd like you said with Gisborne. Yeah, it'll be good.
Now, Donald, Mars Stadium, a bit of a daunting experience, I guess, because it is an AFL venue. How do you feel the girls are going to be able to adapt, not just from the grand final, but also the feeling of playing at Mars Stadium?
They're all very excited about the whole event on Sunday. So they know that they're going to be playing on a ground which is a little bit bigger than we have played on throughout our season. The stadium itself, the stadium aspect, they're all really looking forward to that. Hopefully it should get a little bit protected by the weather, perhaps.
Yeah, hopefully.
if need be, but they're all really, really pumped. They're so excited that, given the group this year, at the start of our season, we didn't think that we'd get this far in our season, so they're all very, very pumped, really excited. Can't wait for the day actually. So
fantastic. And Liv, the prospects of back-to-back premierships, always very exciting. You had a taste of it over at CE Brown Reserve last year, and Now you're back into it again. You guys are having a good run in Ballarat, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Hopefully we can do it again, but you never know. You know, finals football, everyone brings their A game, but we are really looking forward to it. Yeah, so it should be good, hopefully. See what it brings.
I'll put the question out to both you guys, and neither of you can answer at any stage. But Sunbury Kangaroos, a great opponent, have had an outstanding year as well. How hard are they to play, and what do you guys have to do to win?
Would you like me to go first? As Liv just said, so we need to just be switched on. We nearly lost last year's grand final because I think we were mentally underprepared. So I think that is the key. We need to be mentally prepared for what Sunbury are going to bring. We've played them 3 times this year. We've gotten close a couple of times, so which is good.
Yep.
We know we're not far off if we bring our A game, and we just have to just keep running all day. Simple as that. Just keep running, and our second and third efforts are going to be where we'll win the game.
Fantastic. And Liv, wet conditions will be forecast with rain hitting the ground in the lead up to it. How have you guys played in the wet this year?
Definitely training in Gisborne. We've had a few wet weather trainings and also games. I think we hold up all right. It'll be fun to get out there in the mud, and I think the girls will be looking forward to it. It'll be good. Terrific.
Well, thanks so much for coming on board, guys. We do wish you all the best, and hopefully for your sake, you get to this is not the last time you get to hold the cup, and we look forward to seeing you out there on the day and having some great success.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.